Hello, it is the last day of 2025, which is crazy. Um, you know, as the years go by, the years also go much faster. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to come up here on New Year's Eve and talk about my sewing goals for 2025 and whether or not I accomplished some of my Make Nine, which I did at the beginning of this year. I created this little bingo card. Um, so the first thing I wanted to do was use scraps to make something. I'll show it here somewhere. But I made a couple things. I made some book sleeves, I made some sling bags, and I made a big tote bag. So that was, those were all scraps from like garments I made, um, or other projects that and fabric I had lying around that wasn't big enough to make something else out of. My next one right in the middle here is block print an item. I initially didn't have that crossed off. I don't know why, but my boyfriend and I did make little block printed shirts for Valentine's Day, and I did carve some more blocks around Christmas time that still need to get stamped. So there's more coming there. I also have a tropical shirt in the upper corner. Tropical shirt, or just like a convertible collar, short sleeve shirt. I made a bunch of those. So I crossed that one off easily. I didn't make the one I was planning to make with the fabric that I have because it was in storage for almost the whole year, but I finally have it, so it's definitely going to happen this next year. I also have to try natural dye or shibori. I didn't try shibori, but I did do a little natural dye. I would like to do more of that, like just dyeing fabric in textiles in general. So we will see about that. But I did dye a shirt that I still wear. It's a little raggedy at this point, but not because of the dye. So I would love to do that again. I also have make a pair of pants. And that is something I had started at the beginning of the year, I think. So I knew I was going to make that. And I actually made 3 pairs of pants and maybe 2 pairs of shorts. So I did well there. I just finished a pair of pleated trousers that I don't necessarily have the energy to share before the end of the year in a couple hours. So I'm going to be sharing those at the beginning of the year, but I did make my pair of corduroy pants, and also a pair of like elastic waist relaxed pants. My one of the ones I didn't do is finish my t-shirt quilt. I really like, of course, like any millennial, have a bunch of t-shirts from all the activities I did. I would love to make a t-shirt quilt. I think I have a way to like do it easily, but I would love to like get the t-shirts out of the tubs and just make something out of it. I also, the other one that I didn't accomplish is remake cargo pants. One of the first things that I made with nice fabric, and this is black, it's like a Blackbird Fabrics, a cotton twill, cotton lyocell twill, I think. Super nice, beautiful color. I made the cargo pants. They were just like way too big. Something was wrong. It was like a McCall's or Simplicity pattern, like right when I started sewing, maybe a couple months in. Yeah, I just took them apart completely. Because I just wanted, like, the fabric was too pretty to just leave them in a form that I wasn't gonna wear. So I really want to remake those. I have all the pieces and all the extra fabric. So I also didn't know what I was doing back then. So I have at least a yard of extra fabric, I think, maybe 3/4 of a yard. Then my next one here is make a canvas jacket, which I just finished the Merchant and Mills painter jacket. It's actually here for as a final for my apparel construction class. And I'm really proud of it. If you've made this jacket, you know that it is a lot of work. I use like 250 meters of top stitching thread or something crazy like that. But is so satisfying and it fits so well, and all the little details are so cool and a little impressive, you know. But I don't know, it was just a lot of hard work, and then I found the instructions difficult, which at some points, which is why it's rated an advanced pattern. But again, it was just super satisfying to finish and just wear and be proud of something that took me weeks and weeks to make. My last thing on here is to quilt something to use. I was thinking like pot holders or like placemats. But I did end up quilting like a tote bag and some sling bags, and that stuff I made out of scraps too. Oh, my other scrap project was making some Christmas decorations, which I stuffed with scraps too. So I did pretty good there, and I can't wait to make more Christmas decorations next year, because now that I'm a couple months into living in the new house, I am able to make a lot more decorations, so I'm just gonna slowly but surely keep making more. But I think that I did pretty good. I'm just excited to do so many more new things in 2026 and just make new things and push myself, make more difficult things, use more patterns, more colors, make stuff that fits me better, that I feel even better in, explore different things, and definitely after doing some pattern making this semester, really explore making some patterns. And just explore things like I said, natural dye and shibori, and I want to try knitting and more block printing. It's just like I'm feeling the creative juices flowing. So I just kind of want to ride that wave and just be excited about all the things. That's all. That's all I have. I hope everyone has a safe New Year, and I can't believe that 2026 is here. It's crazy. This probably won't even get posted until a couple days into the year, because that's what it is. I don't want to spend the rest of the day editing. That's that. Okay, anyway, here we go. Ta-da! That's that. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.